Strange New Worlds starts June 15th. Trailer just dropped today, and it was interesting.
Interesting meaning Season 2 looks like it's going to be worse than Season 1. The tone of this trailer, if this is going to give an indication of how the season's going to be, this is going to be really bad.
I'm hopeful that at least it won't be as disgusting and violent as Season 1, with Gorn using corpses as breeding sacks. However, I did see something that looked like the alien from Aliens in this trailer.
Oh, it's Gorn in this franchise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. The music from this trailer, maybe I'm just getting old, but I didn't like this. It felt more like some sort of weird music video. Like they pick out music that they like and then they put all these scenes to it. There were some weird things going on in this trailer. Number one's voice talking about how they have all of these crew members from all of these different planets and everyone's on their own journey. And I'm just kind of like, what the hell is she talking about? They're all on their own journey. Seriously? They should all be on the same journey, out discovering new things. I mean, this is supposed to be Strange New Worlds. This shouldn't be about everybody's individual journey. But this just goes back to, I must just be out of touch with the way they do things these days.
And then you get into some of the specifics. They had Ortegas, who's, in theory, at the helm here. They have this scene where she's, like, doing these, I don't know, not loop-de-loops, but she's, like, spinning the Enterprise upside down and shooting through this asteroid.
Barrel roll.
A barrel roll, thank you.
You're welcome.
That reminded me of something they would, like the Millennium Falcon would do. My problem I had with the way they treated this Enterprise from last season, and this continues in this trailer. How big is this Enterprise? Aren't these supposed to be the capital ships of the era? If these are the capital ships of the era, why are they doing barrel rolls? I would expect scales kind of like Battlestar Galactica, like the Enterprise would be like the Battlestar Galactica, this big thing that, yeah, you can move it around, but I mean, it's this big capital ship. But apparently it's the Millennium Falcon.
And we get to hear Spock's thing, because, as Ortega said, everyone has their thing. So instead of engage, he's saying, I would like the ship to go now.
That's Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory. They're going to play Spock like Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory.
Well, plus, I don't even think that Sheldon would be that
clueless.
Yes.
He would just say, set course, this, mark this, warp 3.
Yes, I think that's exactly what we would get.
This, everybody has a catch line that didn't start till Next Generation. I don't think Kirk had a catch line. I don't remember him. Kirk's catch line was, go there now, Sulu. Like, that was his catch line. I don't remember any catch line. Picard brought it in. And now Michael Burnham, she's got this with Let's Fly or whatever. Whatever. And then they introduced, for another season, the horrible miscasting for Lieutenant Kirk at this point. James T. Kirk. And he looks to be being portrayed like he's a buffoon. They had a scene where they must be going back to a primitive planet or back in time at Earth, and there's this revolving door from a department store, and he can't figure out how to use it. His explanation when Discount Drummer calls him on why you're having trouble with this door, oh, I'm from space. And we're all supposed to laugh.
And she's hot for him.
Yeah, earlier in the trailer, they made it seem like she's got the hots for Kirk, which will be interesting, because later on in the Wrath of Khan, with, I guess, her ancestor, that's going to explain it all, right? He's got some sort of latent attraction to Khan Noonien-Singh based on what we're going to see in this season. I mean, I don't know that for sure, but that's what the trailer looked like. This trailer was horrible. Although they had Spock, he was on a planet with some Klingons, and they looked like TNG-era Klingons, but they were so fast I couldn't tell. They definitely didn't look like TOS-era Klingons. And he was drinking some sort of beverage, some sort of Klingon ale or something, I'm assuming he's drinking. So it makes me wonder if they're going to have in this a joke about the next day him having a hangover like they did in Star Trek VI. This trailer looked bad. I'm already trying to get my brain set for one last episode of Picard, and then I'm done. And now my poor brain's going to have to do Strange New Worlds. But at least Strange New Worlds, it doesn't look like they're going to hunker down and try to tell this epic saga. The trailer looked lighthearted. They're not even going to take this material seriously. So good news is we won't have to. We can just sit through and watch them try to make a knockoff of the Orville.
It's better that way.
And they're replacing Hemmer with, I don't know who it was. To me, her face was so not on the screen for very long. It looked like Carol Kane or something. So they're replacing Hemmer with this person? Okay. I liked Hemmer.
Yeah, Hemmer was my favorite character. I'm very disappointed they killed him off in season 1. He was one of the few things that actually made it worth watching that show. And that's really saying something, because that show was horrible.
This is more Kurtzman Trek. We're going to get that Section 31 movie soon. I don't know what that's going to be about, but I don't care. And now we're going to get this season 2 of Strange New Worlds. And we've got the final season of Discovery coming up later this year or early next year. Stay tuned to that. We've got loads and loads of wonderful Star Trek ahead of us, including what has to be an interesting final episode to Picard happening tomorrow.
God, these people make me miss the 1990s.
I miss any era but what we're living in now, except maybe the 2000 teens. Because even the 2000 noughts had some good stuff in it. It's getting old. I'm getting old. I guess this is just part of aging, where you see stuff that turns to crap around you. It's sad. That trailer, if you haven't seen it yet, go on YouTube and watch it. And just be prepared to watch this. This is what they thought. In their minds, they think Terry Trek is fixing Star Trek, right? After Terry Trek has fixed Star Trek, they think that's a Mandalorian Season 2 Luke Skywalker showing up to pick up Grogu moment is what they think they're doing in Picard right now. So apparently they're going to continue along that same line. So what we're going to get in Strange New World Season 2 is Boba Fett with those kids on their little rocket cycles, and they're going to undo Grogu and bring him back from Luke's school. That's the parallel here. Which, by the way, I don't think Terry Trek has fixed squat. But that's what they think. That's what CBS thinks. And this is how you follow up with fixing Trek.
I don't think we're going to get any profound philosophical questions. They stated flat out that this is going to be about people who are on their own journeys. People who used to think of themselves as always alone, but I guess they're coming together and finding family on this ship.
That's what Discovery was doing, that big cry fest of a ship. They keep trying to portray Discovery as this big family ship, and they're doing it here.
And even their found families, it's always about their individual feelings, rather than coming together. And I'm just sick of this crap. Oh, God, not more.
I don't know if I have much more to say. This trailer it speaks for itself. If you have the courage, watch it yourself and let us know what you think. Feel free to put your observations in the comments, and maybe we can have an exchange on where we think Star Trek is going next. Until next time, take care.
I would like the ship to go. Now.